welcome to the second shag class. So we worked a little bit on some breaks and things like that. So we started off with our footwork warm-up. So we used our step kick basic, which went 5, 6, 7, 8, step, kick, run, step, kick, run. Now we cross our body, so when we kick across. That was our kind of footwork pattern that we used for some things. So what we did with that was we had our side-by-side basic. So we have step, kick, run. We could step, kick out, step, kick in, run, step, kick out, step, kick in, run, step, kick out, step, kick in, run. When we have the out part of it, we have a little bit of a stretch here. When we have the in part of it, we have a little bit of a compression. Also did a break in closed, so that was 5, 6, 7, 8, slow, quick, slow, quick. Now we talked about it's up, down, run, up, down, run. You can repeat that, so you can go 7, 8, up, down. 5, 6, 7, 8, up, down. So we can repeat this, and then when we're ready, come out of that into a quick. We talked a bit about having a good connection with this arm on the back, so that when I move down, I take my whole frame down with me, rather than leaving that behind. Yeah, because I want Nathalie to move down into that motion with me. And ideally, we don't want follows to pop up out of that motion by forcing it on the leads. They want to wait until the leads actually do that, which is hard.
It is. It's tricky, but it's a good one for testing lead follow with shag.
We then use the same pattern that we had before here with this kick out, in, run, into open. We did talk very briefly about when we're in open having a little bit of a stretch here. So the stretch is that because I'm kicking forward, my weight's more in my heels, this brings my core back a little bit, which means we're using each other for support. If I let go, then that's where my energy is going away from each other. So it's not that this hand just happens to be touching it, and I'm totally doing this on my own. I'm using that for just a little bit of support.
Yeah. It makes it easier for both of you to keep moving at that pace when you've got that nice solid connection through the side.
We talked a little bit with that about, so we have our stretch with our compression. I have a little bit of an intention to push myself backwards away from Nat, which means she goes away that way, rather than pushing her away from me and making her do all the travelling. So I push myself away from her, take 2 little steps back. You don't have to go that far. It's nice to get to this open space. If you send her out and you end up kind of here, it's like very hard to get a nice stretch. So
if that does happen, you can use your first couple of slows to
move to where you need to be. And then the other thing we did was we did a in, out, and we did that on the spot. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, kick up, kick in, run. I'm going to connect up into that kick away. I don't go for the front hand straight away. So we have the front hand to start with 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, step, kick, run, step, kick, run.
Cool. A quick note that we mentioned for follows here with this rotation is that as we're turning out, don't stop your own rotation, just wait for this connection to stop you. It's nice to rotate right into the maximum part.
Well, that means when Nat's turning here, so Nat's turning here, she's going to connect, and then I'm going to counter that by turning away from her as well. So what we're not doing is we're not going into this and then just going straight forward and stopping ourselves. We're using each other a little bit.
Yeah. That was it.
Everything we did, yeah.